What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 98 of our MLB The Show 24 Pittsburgh Pirates franchise mode here on the channel. The Show 25 content will be on the channel shortly, guys. We only have a few more episodes left here of the Show 24. We'll go right into the Show 25, so definitely stay tuned for those ones. I'm super excited for our brand new series to come out here on the channel. The rosters we're waiting for just dropped. But going into this season, it is the 2049 season. There is only one man left on this roster from the 2024 season. Yep, Paul Skenes. That is the only man left on the 2049 Pirates squad that played for the 2024 team. Yeah, Paul Skenes. You know, he won 2 World Series. He won Cy Young Awards. He was a multiple-time All-Star. He did a lot of really good things in his career, and one of his probably biggest regrets was just being a Pirate during some of these latter half years. He's only played in the league for 20-plus years. Dude's the modern-day Nolan Ryan. He just doesn't know when to quit, right? You know, it's to the point where we kind of have to force him to quit because he's just not giving up. He is, you know, how many times we got to teach you this lesson, old man? That's what's going on here with Paul. And I respect Paul so much for, you know, just being out there and just getting it done day in and day out. But, you know, we're about 500 right now. We're doing fairly good for a Pirates team. Are we playoff good? Don't know. I just know that, oh, there we go, look at that, 88 and 74. Not too shabby, actually, at least. Take a look here at our lineup. We got Alex Bunning, Koji Takahashi right there. 27 home runs, 36 from Castillo. Murka did very well. Good old Hubert Murka. He was a one-time, I think, or two-time MVP for, I think, the Braves, I want to say, Hubert was with, and he won some awards there. We kind of scooped him up in his back half of his career, but still, take a look here. No Paul Skenes. He's in the minor league. He has been there the entire season. He's in the minor leagues, air quotes. He's been with the team. He's not part of the active roster. He's literally just here. You know, he's getting paid. He's hanging out with the team. Kind of what he's doing. Billy Dunning, not great, 454, 245, not bad from Montenegro, not bad at all. Not good, Frank. Frank, you're awful, and Renee has just regressed into a steaming pile of, I don't even know what the hell happened to Renee here. You know, he hit 40 saves back-to-back season, you know, which is great. He's done it 4 times now, but his ERA is just under 5. 8 home runs. He had 12 last year. Oh, my Lord. All right, we're in the wild card. Let's see. We, I guess, split the first 2. And look at that. Pirates have won the wild card series. We're under the NLDS. Good old ball club here, taking on division rival Brewers. Though they have home field advantage, and the Pirates have been eliminated. Not too surprised right there. All right. It's we took 1 on the road, and we lost. We got swept at home. Not great. Not great. The Rangers defeat the Marlins in the 2049 World Series. Their first World Series victory since, you know, the MLB hasn't investigated their last World Series victory because, you know, their team is hot garbage right now. And, yeah, not great. Tom Black's MVP. Brett Bichette is Cy Young Award winner. 22-7. Not bad at all for Brett Bichette. Love that. Love when the Pirates just kind of get some, like, random, really good player. Kenny Hawk came in second for Hank Aaron. No Gold Glove for Kenny this year. That's unfortunate. He did one last year. Any Gold Gloves. We're not really a Gold Glove team. I feel like we're kind of a ball goes boom kind of team. Not really the slick fielding guys that. Oh, Mark. Good old Mark Franco in center. I rescind that statement. All right, DH. Nope. Bunning came in 3rd. Kenny Hawk wins his 3rd straight. Love that. First baseman came in 3rd there. Not great. It could have been better. Could have been better. Pedro gets another one. Love that from Pedro Castillo. Dude's been just an absolute unit when it comes to getting Silver Slug. It seems like every year, except I don't think he got one last year, but the first, he's won 3 of the last 4 seasons. I do know that. On to the American League right here. Don't really care about the American League because, well, we are not the American League. We are the National League. I don't think any real players are really left here in 2049 besides like Paul Skenes' corpse. But as we slowly, for some reason, very slowly make our way through here. Come on, chop chop. We don't have all day past me. I get it, we're voicing it over now, but this was recorded, I don't even know when. Before the show got taken off of Game Pass because it used to be free. R.I.P. the free MLB The Show. I get why it's not free anymore because it's now an exclusive and they can actually work on the game properly and not just like copy and paste it year over year. So maybe we get year-to-year saves in the show 26, because they can bring that back. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. Paul Skenes retires due to age. Also because we entirely nuked his overall. We made him like the lowest he could possibly go without making every stat zeros. They took all of his pitching stats and turned all of his pitching stats to 0. So he's like, I don't know, like a 4 overall. Dude just did not have any quit in him. He would have kept going probably until the game would no longer sim anymore. I feel like there's always that one player that's just like, why won't you retire? I think Paul Skenes was that guy for us this year. Normally it's like a Bryce Harper like player. Whenever we play with like the Phillies, or I think even when we had the Orioles last year, we had like geriatric Bryce Harper on our team who was like our DH, and because we were playing him and he was like a 55 overall, but he was still hitting like 20 home runs a season and hitting like 250. Not really sure how. Dude couldn't run, couldn't field, couldn't hit. All he had was power. No contact, no vision, no nothing. Just like 75 power on both lefties and righties. That's all he had going for him. Hit 250, hit 25 bombs, and he was having a great time, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really sure what good old Bryce was doing during some of these old series of ours. But there we go. We got to the end of the retirees. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe, just maybe, someone retired. Paul Skenes, 360 career wins, 228 career losses. The good old Nolan Ryan losses right there. 5,366 strikeouts, a career 3.58 ERA. He allowed over 2,000 earned runs. He allowed 500 home runs, which is under 600 home runs. But only Jason Harris and Jackson Chourio make the Hall of Fame. How does a guy with 360 wins and 5,300 strikeouts, the only other, there's only 2 players with 5,000 strikeouts, Nolan Ryan, Paul Skenes. How the hell is Paul Skenes not a Hall of Famer? I get it, probably that 4-20 season he had definitely didn't help him. And definitely, the last couple seasons he's had, ERAs of, 6. But take a look here at our rotation and, I guess, our lineup that just flashed by. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, comment down below. Text on YouTube, though. Peace out, rock on, stay super classy, and definitely stay tuned for the next episode of our Pirates franchise mode here